There we go. Hey guys, we're back at it again. We're doing a little something different today. It's not, we're not doing BeamNG Part 5000 today. So instead we're going to be doing Lil Guardsman, or Lil Guardsman. It's basically a point-and-click kind of, think Papers, Please meets Undertale. That's a good way to compare it in terms of kind of style. But let's get right into it.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Relatable.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle
that's
anything
fair.
that comes up. Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring. Ah! Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for a slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
All right. Let's.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care. Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Always good.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point. You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Let's do the whole.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point. Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions. No humming. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls. Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. You can use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
The comedy in this is so
It.
simple but fun. And the royal writ. The first thing you look at when you start the shift is take a look. First of the writ, if the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party in the barracks. Strict one slice limit per guardsman. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by the members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation of the Sprawl Cavern for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent, Striker. Depressed Joker seeks a person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Malcolm. By royal decree. Okay. Alright. Let's let her
use the
in now.
Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let some... Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the
Yeah,
shift
I
is
don't
over.
think so.
Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Alright. Alright, same orders. Let's get to it.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Alright.
Do you require anything further?
Let's give her a call.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Oh,
Admit
thanks.
the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Alright. Cool.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Perfect.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my... His address is there on this
Okay.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring... It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And do you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Yeah, that sounds like most kids today. Alright. I trust her. Never stand between a mother. Never ends well.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming.
Good luck.
Let's see. How'd we do? Yes! Hey, I got it right. Alright, who do we got? I
What
don't
in
like
the
the look of
bloody
this guy.
blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, whelp?
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you child, let me pass. I haven't...
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Alright, I'm gonna x-ray him. I don't like that big package he's carrying. Seems sussy to me. Oh, what you got there?
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's...
Well, I wasn't before you said any. I think I'll have to take a sample of this for, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster...
I wonder what the stamp on these gold bars means. Maybe it's to...
I bet it is. Let's give it a shot.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars. The symbols on these gold bars are definitely not issued by the Bank of the Sprawl. This is blood gold and definitely illegal.
Alright. Well, you're getting rejected there, Chief. Sorry.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
Nah.
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crop.
Whatever, homie. Good. Okay.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquez Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Fantastic. And just to let you know, guys, we will do a full playthrough of this. Probably not all of it tonight.
Why, hello
but,
there.
You know.
I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Man after my own heart.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license, issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Alright. Looks legit.
He's right. Everything is in order.
We should call Malcolm. That's a funny name. Maybe we can get some cash out of him.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Alright. Well, seems good to go for me, at least. I'm gonna let him in.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Alright. Alright. We're just acing this right now, guys. Alright. Nice. Do you want everything? Alright, cool. where am I going? The dig site. Yes. Okay. Commander Keen. Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages. I should play that one of these days, actually. Alright, let's talk to her. What is going on? Oh, cool. I can control this with arrow keys. What? Okay. Well, we'll just get started.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Oh, thanks.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time.
No.
Trust me, you will.
Okay.
Where exactly am I?
You're at the entrance to the greatest archaeological but you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Let's
It's
just
a
keep it short.
hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very...
Okay.
And what I need to know from...
Let's just push the button. Okay.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquand.
I guess it worked.
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Okay. Guess we're repeating the last couple of things.
Why, hello there.
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of.
This is so weird. I swear.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the...
Alright.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling...
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Alright, back to the dig site.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly...
I already told you no.
My name is Dr.
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered, and you used them to make a time... Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Oh, cool, thanks.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people?
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is,
That's
but
fair.
One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the
Sorry, I
fall
don't mean
of
to
the
skip
sprawl.
dialogue, guys. You know. Alright.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
Fair.
You'd want that?
Yeah.
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thank...
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time. I'm not kidding.
Oh, great.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Alright, let's head home. Twisted Sister.
Your dad's over there.
That's a good name. I like the, I do enjoy this humor.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
This is perfect! Arda, a round for everybody! I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched, then she gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you. But it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get up.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Yeah. Some store, nothing. Okay. Alright. Let's go upstairs and go to bed. The animation is really good in this. Very wholesome. Wait a second. Oh, I thought there was something there. Never mind.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Alright. On her way to the bar, Miss Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblin ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magic and non-magic beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence to facilitate his smooth admittance to the sprawl. Alright. Denise retrieved her children from her bum of an ex-husband, Orlando. She said hello to Kelly, but never looked at her. Once the kids were out of the way, Orlando Sr. took Kelly out to a dinner at Monty's restaurant, home of the Soup, where they took full advantage of Kelly's employee discount. Okay. Due to your cunning confiscation, denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS, the Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day, an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned down the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to Evergreen. Okay. And for Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. Alright. Pretty successful first day on the job. I think, at least. Level 2.
Good
morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hell! With multiple suitors making their way into the city,
that was a dumb
expect
joke, but that was
backups and
funny.
delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to the Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Alright, let's turn off the radio.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Alright. An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. That's fair. Alright, let's see. How do I save? Well, we'll just assume the game's saved. Let's see. Let's see if it saves. Just bear with me for a sec, guys. I want to make sure we didn't just screw ourselves. No, I don't want to clear slots. What? What? I didn't clear anything.
Good
Okay,
morning.
so that did work. Alright, cool.
It was just...
Alright, guys. Well, that's where we're going to let off
I
for
liked it better when
today.
it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too...
This is where we're going to let off for today, guys. We will continue soon enough, I'm sure. But in the meantime, guys, this was the first episode for Lil Guardsman. So we'll continue that probably next week. Anyways, guys, we'll see y'all in the very near future.